If you love craft beers, then Abingdon, Virginia is the place to be this Saturday as the Hops and Howlers Craft Brew Fest gets underway at 4 p.m. And here to tell us more about the pour is Sara Saavedra. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
A little turn of phrase there, but it is all about the pour up there this week.
It is all about the pour. A bunch of little pours to taste all the great beers. We're going to have 34 breweries and home brewers there, so there's a lot to taste.
Not just those guys that have gone out on that limb, but you got some people that doing it in their homes.
That's right. Yeah, I mean, it's a homebrew throwdown, we call it. It's actually one of the most popular parts of the festival, and we're really excited to celebrate that Appalachian ingenuity. We've been making spirits here in the mountains forever. Yeah.
That's one reason we came across the mountains to begin with, was
right.
to be able to do that. But let's talk about this festival. The third year for this, very successful.
Yeah, it's our third year. We do it down right in the heart of downtown Abingdon, so it's right in the middle of everything. We have trolleys going to hotels and parking lots, so you can be safe and just get yourself a room for the night.
And you got a lot of other stuff going on besides that. I mean, there's a lot of activities, there's food, everything else.
Absolutely, yeah. We've got food trucks, we've got the Food City barbecue pit's going to be out there with ribs and barbecue sandwiches.
Oh, wow.
And we've got music, we've got two great bands playing the whole day, and even some education. We've got a Beer Appreciation 101 being taught by one of the Wolf Hills owners. So
if that's something you're interested in, if you're wanting to get into craft beer making, this is a great place to get started.
Yeah, this is actually more of a tasting. So what is beer? How is beer made?
Yeah.
And what should you be looking for if you're trying to figure out if it's a good beer or not? So
I think Amy's interested in starting her own little brew company there in her house.
Why not?
But let's talk about that. How many people are you expecting? I mean, you're going to have a good group there. It's from 4 to 9, right?
From 4 to 9, yeah.
Right.
We usually have about 600 people. We're expecting about that. The weather's looking really good. But we do limit tickets. Next year, if this goes up to 1,000, we cut it off there because we really want this to be a boutique kind of experience, not a bunch of crowds.
Not a massive crowd.
No, not the lines. Nobody likes lines, least of all me. So.
And we're going to come back here a little bit later and actually do a little tasting of some of this.
We are. Yeehaw Brewing is here. They're our sponsor brewery. We've got glasses. Everybody will get a commemorative glass when they come, and it's got a Yeehaw logo on it, and we're excited to share that with everybody.
Why do you think, it just seems like in the past 3 or 4 years that the craft beers around here just has exploded. The industry has exploded.
It really has. Our first year, it was sort of, we had our choice and that was it. Now there's so many to choose from. It's very hard to say no to some of the craft breweries, but I think it's about experience. With events, as an event planner, everybody likes an experience, and I think craft beer offers an experience that some of those domestic beers don't really offer to folks who are tasting them and enjoying them.
I think even some of the big boys are actually taking notice of the craft beer industry and doing their advertising, saying, hey,
and buying them
acknowledging.
Absolutely, it's happening. But we focus on this brewfest very microbrewery and very southeastern.
Right.
We try mostly Virginia and Tennessee breweries, but some North Carolina and Georgia in there too.
All right, Sara, thank you so much. We're going to be back in a little bit.
Great.
We're going to have some tasting here, and that's Amy's favorite part. Well, mine too. And it's Hops and Howlers Craft Beer Fest tomorrow from 4 to 9 p.m. downtown Abingdon. hopsandhowlers.com for more information.
The preceding portion of Daytime was sponsored by